Hey guys, welcome to step 5 of this elective class on the short sale process. Step 5 of the short sale process, we're going to be going over faxing your short sale package to the lender or lenders. Now this is extremely important on how this gets done. First and foremost, when you're discounting one lender, you have to absolutely positively make sure that you're faxing your short sale package to the correct fax number, okay, and the correct department. And you have to ask this right up front where you need to fax your short sale package. Reason being, some companies want you to fax it to the customer service department. Some companies want you to fax them to the loss mitigation department. Some companies refer the short sales right to negotiators, and they want you to fax it right to that negotiator's personal fax number. So make sure you find that out right away. Very, very, very important. Okay? And there's another point here. You have to make sure that each page of your short sale package has a loan number on it. Okay? That's extremely, extremely important. Last but not least, fax your short sale package in to the foreclosing lender. And that's all you need to do if you're dealing with one mortgage. Okay? And there's one quick note I wanted to mention, that with some lenders, you need to put a call into the loss mitigation department immediately prior to faxing the short sale package in. Okay? The reason for this are some lenders, such as Countrywide, they need to prep the file for a short sale. Okay? If you do not do this, your short sale package will be thrown out without having a rep even look at it. They're very, very stringent when it comes to that. So make sure we follow the rules here. Now we're going to go over discounting to lenders. Okay? When you're discounting to lenders, what to offer the second mortgage. Now this is an extremely important point that people forget, or people miss, or people just don't understand. Okay? Number one, obviously we have to make sure that we're faxing it to the correct fax number, correct department. Same exact thing as what we just went over when discounting one lender. But this is the crucial part. Okay? When you're discounting two lenders, first and foremost, on your first short sale package and your offer, your purchase price is obviously going to be the same, but what you offer, the second mortgage, is going to be extremely important. On your first short sale package to the first mortgage, you're going to ask the first mortgage to allow 10% of the principal amount that is owed to the second mortgage. Now let me say that again. When you are faxing your offer to the first mortgage, that's the first lien holder, and it has a second mortgage on it, you are going to ask the first mortgage to allow the second mortgage 10% of the principal amount owed to them. Okay, that means if they're owed $100,000, you're going to ask the first mortgage to allow them to accept, or get them to accept, 10% of the principal amount of that mortgage. Now when you're faxing in your second mortgage short sale package, you're going to ask the second mortgage to accept $1,500. Okay? Now you guys have to listen up very clearly in this one. What I said was that the second short sale package for the second mortgage, you're going to offer them $1,500. So your HUD-1 on your first short sale package is going to be different than your second short sale package. Okay? It's extremely important. The reason why we do this is that if the first mortgage accepts your offer of $10,000 going to, or 10% of the principal amount going to the second mortgage, and the second mortgage accepts the $1,500 you owe them, guess what? You could get them that extra 10%. Okay, it's extremely important. Or if the first mortgage will counter your 10% of the principal amount and allow 5%, guess what? You did your job again too. And the second mortgage accepts $1,500, again, ahead of the game. It's extremely important. My last note here is offer any other lien holder a maximum of $500. If there's any other lien attached, typically first mortgage will only allow third or fourth or any other lien holders $500, especially if it has a second mortgage attached. Extremely important. Okay, a couple other important steps. Make sure to follow up to make sure your short sale package has been received. Okay, put a note in here that it commonly takes about 48 to 72 hours from the date you fax your short sale package in, from the date that they get your documents, and for them to scan it into their system. That 48 hours to 72 hours is the best time to make your first follow-up call. Okay, some more important steps here. You have to make sure you continue to follow up as necessary until the package is acknowledged and the documents have been received. Remember, we always use our Manage My Short Sale account to update the notes, and there's no better place to put our notes and have running notes in our files. Next point: once the short sale package is received, it's really important to ask questions. Some of the questions to ask, you have to know how long it will be or it will take before it is assigned to a loss mitigator. Some companies it'll take 1 day. Some companies it'll take 30 days. You have to make sure you know, so you set expectations for every single person involved in this process. Next question you have to ask is when you should follow up and whether or not you should call the same phone number as before or a different number. Reason being is they'll assign it to a loss mitigator, and some loss mitigators have direct contact numbers. Some want to get spoken to via email or contacted via email. So you're going to have to know these answers to these questions. All right, final note here. This step in the process, like I said earlier, can take some time depending on the lender. The time between when a package is received and when it is assigned can take anywhere from a week to a month. The reason being is because some companies like IndyMac, they give you a requirement. They're so overwhelmed that they give you set dates anywhere from 30 to 60 days until it's going to get assigned to a loss mitigator. That is due to their volume. A lot of these loss mitigators are inundated with anywhere from 200 to 1,000 files that they're working on at one time. It gets extremely cumbersome. And then I put a couple more notes here. Some lenders may have what are known as setup reps. They'll be the reps potentially responsible for ordering the BPO or appraisal and organizing the short sale package for the loss mitigators. A couple of them, just so you guys are aware, ASC and HSBC are two examples of lenders that use setup reps. Our final point here is, remember, one of the big keys in the short sale is to follow up constantly. Very, very, very important. All right, so how much time does it take for step 5? It takes about 20 minutes total from start to finish to get on through the whole step 5, which is faxing the short sale package to the foreclosing lender. So with that said, we'll see you guys on step 6.